So our legal analyst, Jeff Hosford, is here with us now. And obviously, Jeff, we're not going to ask you to comment on our particular complaint, but we do want to talk about a FOIA in general, Freedom of Information Act. What exactly is that, and why sometimes is it necessary?
Well, obviously the goal is to allow the public information when it comes to the actions of your government. For example, records, books, information about what's going on are very commonly requested, and they help keep a public eye on things that may go astray in the government system. For example, the records of what occurred at this particular meeting, those should be public records. They do have some exceptions, obviously. To any kind of situation, there's exceptions, but typically you fill out a form, you file the form. The law says if they don't have a policy, they have 1 day to produce it. However, they can make their own policy of up to 14 days to produce any document.
I'm glad you did mention the process to do that, because that was going to be my second question. So you can't just call the agency that you want the information from and say, hey, I need to find out what happened here or give me this information. There's a process, paperwork to be filed.
Yeah, you obviously have to file paperwork. Make it a little bit difficult, but the paperwork isn't required to say what you're using it for. It doesn't limit what you can use it for. So for example, if you request it and they ask you a reason, you don't have to give them a reason. And then you're free to publish that information anywhere you choose based on the way the law is written.
All right. Always appreciate your insight, Jeff Hosford. If you have a question for him for Legal Line, you can email it to us, legalline@wcbi.com. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.